Here's the situation. Let's move on to Liverpool briefly before I want to get to Manchester City, of course, and they want to get to Spurs, which is a real case study in doing nothing. Liverpool, John, they bought Salah from Roma for 39 mil, and he was at Chelsea. I think he played 20 games, made no impression on me. I can't remember him, to be honest with you. And they bought Andy Robinson, a left back from Hull City, for 8 million. He's a Scots lad. He played against us. He's a good player, but for 8 million. And they got a player called Solanke from Chelsea on a free. That's it. And they haven't been able to buy. Everybody knows Liverpool need a real goalkeeper and at least 2 quality central defenders, and he hasn't got them. So where are they going to go? Well, they're going nowhere, are they?
No, they are where they are. I mean, the question is, are they a big club? And are they a big club? And you just have to say, no, they're not one of the big clubs now.
No.
Right? But again, it's a different... If he hasn't got the money to do it... Now, I'm only coming back on this a little bit. Like, has he been in control of buying Salah?
Probably, because he only cost 39 million.
You know what I mean? But they're not buying players above his head. Anyway, we get away from that. But he has control in the second.
Well, the Van Dijk situation at Southampton. He wants Van Dijk, I think. Who's a pretty good central defender. It would certainly improve them. And that deal broke down, and Liverpool issued a public apology to Southampton. Now, I don't think Klopp offered a public apology. But a public apology to Southampton for tapping the player up, which is madness in my view. Liam, what did you make of that, Liam?
Well, they've obviously been tapping them up.
Everyone is tapped up.
And Southampton have found out about it. Southampton, it's against the regulations, and you can be punished. You can be punished with a transfer ban. So maybe they're trying to make it up with Southampton to make sure that the Premier League don't get involved and find that they're guilty of inducement. So that's what they're trying to do, and that's why the public apology. But I do think Van Dijk will end up at Liverpool. And it may be down to selling Coutinho, how much money they get for Coutinho, and there might be a couple of others lined up. But there's apart from Man City, who have billions to spend, and Chelsea, I would have said, although Abramovich is not that crazy about spending his money as much as he was at the outset. The other clubs have to balance the books, and that's the way it's always been in football.
And would you
they have to get some money back in before they can go into the transfer market.
And that would be
Manchester United fall into that category with Man City and Chelsea. The others just haven't got the spending power that those clubs have.
I'll tell you my take on the Liverpool situation. Now it's only my guess. I think this was a PR exercise in many ways for Liverpool. To show the public that they were prepared to spend money.
I agree with you.
And they were going to spend 60 million on Van Dijk, which is a lot of money for Liverpool or anybody else to spend. Right? Because they're the only club I've ever known that's ever said, we're sorry for tapping somebody up. Everybody's tapping everybody up, and we're pulling out of the deal. Pulling out of the deal. Now, Van Dijk now has, and they said they were sorry. Right? Now, what happens in most of the clubs is you don't say anything. All the players are tapped up, and if Southampton don't have to sell if they don't want to. But now that they're obviously going to sell, I don't see Liverpool making any great public statements to say, if he's on for sale, we're still in for it.
Well, actually, Van Dijk put a formal transfer request in to Southampton this week.